Hello children, myself Sarita Shetty. Today we are going to start with first lesson computer fundamentals. Children, from last 2 years you all are learning what is computer. You all know what is a computer, right? What is computer, children? Okay, computer is an electronic machine. We have learned this from last 2 years that computer is an electronic machine. It works on the electricity. Yes. So let us see. Now we will take little further information about computers. A computer is an electronic machine, we all know that, and what it can do, it can solve different problems, right? Like processing data, it can store information, we can retrieve data. Retrieve data means we can take out the data from the computer, that is called as a retrieve data, and perform calculations faster and efficiently than human means. Efficiently means very easily without any efforts. Okay. Then a computer, what is a computer? A computer is a programmed device with a set of instructions to perform specific tasks and generate results at very high speed. Okay. At very high speed it can generate the information and we can efficiently retrieve the data from the computer. Now let us see some of the functions of the computer. What are the functions of the computer? Now there are some 4 basic functions of a computer. What are those? Input, output, processing and storage. Now by now you are in 3rd standard, right? By now you all must be knowing what are the input devices. Okay. Now can you tell me what are the input devices? Correct. Now input devices are keyboard, mouse, scanner are the input devices. What we do with the input devices? We feed in the data into the computer with the help of these devices. What are those devices? Keyboard, mouse and scanner. Right. So what we do? We are transferring the information into the system. That means we are entering the data into the computer. Okay. This may be through any input devices. Right. With any input devices we can give the information to the computer. Now let us see what is output. Output is an exact opposite of input, isn't it? Output is exactly opposite of input. Okay. Output displays information from the system or the user. Okay. Whatever the information is there, it will display. This can be through output devices. Examples, we all know what are the input devices. Monitor, printer and speaker are the output devices. Yes, what does the output do? Whatever the information is fed in, whenever we wanted to retrieve, it gives the answer. Okay, it gives the output. So on what it gives the output? Monitor, printer and speaker. So on these devices it gives the output. So by now you must be knowing what are the input devices and what are the output devices. So I repeat, what are the input devices? Keyboard, mouse and scanner are the input devices. What are the output devices? Monitor, printer and speaker are the output devices. Let us see what is processing. This is where the computer control and the data over the whole system. Okay, in the processing where computer is being controlled or the data over the whole system. What if the full system is controlled by the processing system? Whatever information you give into the computer, it gets processed on it and then you get the output. That means where is processing is being done? In the CPU. So processing takes place in the CPU. Now let us see what is storage device. Most computers are available to store data both temporarily in order to process but also long term, that is permanently. Storage takes place on hard drives or external storage devices. Right? Most of the computers are able to store data temporarily. Okay, for the time being and in order to process, but also long term, that is permanently. There are storage devices which are permanent. Okay, like On permanent storage devices, what are the permanent devices? Can be your hard disk. Okay. And external storage devices, what are the external storage devices? You have SD card, okay, flash drive, that is called pen drive, CD, DVD. These are all external storage devices. Let us see some of the advantage of the computer. Okay, what are the advantages of a computer? Computer works very fast, that is speed, very accurately, so it has accuracy. Versatility, that means it can be worked every place, okay, anywhere it can be used. Reliability, that means we can depend on it. Automation, that means it works automatically. Now we will see step by step how does it work. Speed means how computer is very fast device, isn't it? We all know why we are using computer, because all the work whatever we do, it becomes very fast. So it is a very fast device. It is capable of performing calculations of very large amount of data. Okay, large amount of data can be stored and we can perform calculations on it. Then you have the computer has the units of speed in microsecond, nanosecond, and even the picoseconds. Okay, so computer speed is divided into so many seconds, that is micro, nano, and pico. So fast the computer works. Okay, it can perform millions of calculations in few seconds compared to man who will spend many months for doing the same task. Okay, a big calculations within a few seconds it can perform, and if we do it we will take many months to complete the same task. Okay, now let us see about the accuracy. In addition to being very fast, computers are very accurate. Accurate means without any mistake computer works. Okay, if we make a mistake in feeding the data, at that time only it will make mistake. Otherwise whatever the calculations are done, it can be done very accurately. Okay, the calculations are done 100% error free. Error means mistake. Okay, without any mistake. Computers perform all jobs with 100% accuracy provided the correct input has been given. Okay, computers perform all the jobs 100% accurate. Okay, whatever the input we are giving on it, it will give you 100% accuracy. Let us see the storage capability. Memory is very important characteristic of a computer. When we go to shop to buy a computer, first of all we ask what is the memory of this computer, then only we buy a computer. Okay, then memory is very important characteristic, many main feature of the computer. Okay, a computer has much more storage capacity than human being. See children, if I teach you now, if I ask you tomorrow, what you will say, miss, I forgot, I don't remember. But whatever the information I am typing into the computer, if I retrieve after a year, it will be same as it is. So it has got a good storage capacity and a good memory. Okay, then it can work continuously without any error or and boredom. It can work continuously without any error. Okay, now suppose if we are working morning to evening, by the end of the day we may make mistakes or we may also get bored, but computer works as efficiently as it was working in the morning. Okay, it can do repeated work with the same speed and accuracy. Okay, the speed will be also same. Versatility. Versatility means a computer is a very versatile machine. A computer is very flexible in performing the jobs to be done. Versatile, it can be versatile means it can be used many places. Okay, this machine can be used to solve problems related to various fields. In many fields this computer can be used, and many problems can be solved in these various fields. Okay, At one instance, it may be solving complex scientific problems, and the very next moment, it may be playing an card game. Okay, so before an hour, we are using the computer for the very complex, very difficult problems to be solved, and after we finishes, we can use the same computer for playing games, for playing cards also. Okay, now let us see about the reliability. Okay, how much we can depend on it. A computer is a reliable machine. Modern electronic components have long lives. Okay, computers are designed to make maintenance easy. Automation. Computer is an automatic machine. What is computer? It is an automatic machine. Automation means ability to perform the task automatically. What is automation? We can perform the task automatically. Once a program is given to a computer, as an example stored in a computer, the program and instructions can control the program execution without human interaction. Okay, so what does it mean? Once we type in the one of the program into a computer, it can be stored in a computer. Okay, and this program can control whatever the instruction is given to the computer, and it can execute according to it. Okay, now let us see some of the disadvantages of a computer. Dependency functions as per a user's instruction, so it is useful dependent upon a human being. Okay, it always depends upon the human being. Whatever function, suppose if I want to stop, I have to tell the computer to shut it down. If I want to start, I have to open the computer and start. So it is all depending upon the human being. Then next disadvantage is no IQ. It does not have its own intelligence. Okay, so a computer is just a machine that has no intelligence to perform any task. A human being have to give the task to do it. Each instructions has to be given to a computer. Okay, each and every command we have to tell the computer, then only the computer will work. A computer cannot take on its own decisions. It cannot take its own decision. Environment. The operating environment of a computer should be dust free and suitable. Suppose you have a computers in your lab, you cannot take your eatables inside, you cannot take water inside. Computer room should be dust free. Okay, then only your computer will work very efficiently, it will work very nicely. Okay, so when you are entering into the computer department, you are asked to remove your footwears outside only and get into it. You're not supposed to carry any eatables inside, or you're not supposed to carry any water bottles or drinking things inside. Okay, then no feeling. Computers have no feelings or emotions. It cannot make judgment based on the feeling, taste, experience, knowledge, unlike a human being. One small example for this: if I hit you, what are you going to do? Immediately you will start crying. But if I hit the computer, computer will not cry. So computer does not have any feelings. Okay, now let us see some of the different types of a computer. We all know what are the different types of a computer. What are the different types of a computer? You have a desktop computer, laptop computer, palm top computer. There are many types of a computer. Now here in your textbook, we are going to learn only 3 types of a computer. Okay, now computer comes in many sizes and shapes. Now let us see desktop. What is desktop, children? It is also called a personal computer or PC. Okay, it is called as a desktop because we keep it on the desk, that is on the table. So it is called as a desktop. They are the most commonly used computers. Okay, desktops are most commonly used computers. Now let us see laptop. It is a smaller than a desktop computer and can easily be carried around. It is called a laptop as you can keep it on your lap also while working. Why it is called laptop? Because you can sit with the laptop on your lap and you can work. Okay, so it is called as a laptop, palm top. It is also called as a handheld PC or a computer. It is smaller than even laptop. Okay, it is smaller than a laptop. Palm top, it is also called as a palm top as it easily fits into a palm of an adult. Okay, it can fit into one of the palms of an adult, so it is called as a palm top. Children, I hope you must have understood this lesson. To understand more better, you have to go through the textbook, read the textbook again and again to understand better. Okay, thank you, and go through the video again and again, read the textbook again and again.